We gather round the stream, yarn in a tangled dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Crocheting Gus, the enchanted shroom, just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. Come on in, grab a seat, pull up a chair. We've got yarn and needles, loves in the air. The chat's alive, full of colors and cheer. In this little crafting corner, everyone's welcome here. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. Count the squares, let the patterns align. It's not just the thread, it's the ties that bind. With every row we're stitching away, creating more than crafts, it's community clay. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. Twitch dream where love will glow. No wrong stitches, no perfect lines, just laughter, love, and handmade signs. Drop the stress, let your spirit roam. In this crafted world you found your home. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. So stitch by stitch, let the good vibes grow.
Good morning, everyone. Good time zone. Happy Friday. How are we all doing today? How is everybody's Friday going? Yeah, how are we all doing? I gotta be honest with you, I woke up this morning feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the world. So I'm really glad that we're gonna hang out and do some crafting because I think I need it. We need some unwind time and I need a little distraction because like I said, I just kind of get hit by the overwhelming. Nothing specifically has happened. It's just like everything like hits, you know, it's all of it going on. You hold it at bay and then like it kind of, you let your guard down a little bit and then it's like all there. So let me say hello to everybody. Petal, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily tater. And Speckle, welcome in for redeeming your daily tater. And Zinni and Rainbow and Speckle with the delayed first, getting first for the 8th time. Thank you so much for that. And Petal, I saw your not family friendly affirmation. We will get that in just a second. And BK, welcome in. And Dragons, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are we all doing? Yeah, the US is a dumpster fire. A lot of just, there's a lot that's going on and a lot of, like, just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I, yeah, it just like this morning, when I was looking, so I limit myself in how much I actually like I look at the news, like I really limit myself. But I looked this morning and I'm just like, okay, this is too much and it's a lot. It's just a lot. So I feel like this is the emote for the day. So yeah. It just kind of hit me as being a little bit overwhelming. So I'm looking forward to just being here with you all, to be in a place of, where we celebrate each other, where we celebrate what is unique about each and every one of us, where we are all here to be who we are and we don't have to hide anything. We can just be authentically ourselves and we can just love and accept each other for that. So that is what I am looking for today, and we'll unwind and we'll do some crafting and we'll kind of let the dumpster fire that is the world right now go from there. Yeah, we'll let it kind of burn behind us. It's snowing again. You don't want to go out in it, but you have a painting class this afternoon. I feel you on not wanting to go out in the snowing. It did not snow today, but we've pretty much, like, we got more snow yesterday. Not a ton. It was just like a ½ inch, but I'm just like, I'm really tired of it snowing. Could it please stop? I'm ready for it to stop. I'm ready for winter to go away. I'm ready for the sun and warmth and not dumpster fires. You didn't expect first we're gonna click on it after your daily tater, but dropped yogurt on your blanket. Oh no! You didn't get a notification about my stream yesterday? Your watch streak? No! I did post it in Discord too, right? I did actually post it. Yes, I did. I'm sorry you didn't get a notification. Darn Twitch and their poopy notifications. Rude. Rude, rude. Yeah, a painting class does sound fun. I'm terrible at that sort of stuff, but I think that would be fun. And Ruby, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for claiming your daily tater, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here and lurking. It really, really does mean a lot to me. I'm sorry you lost your streak, Rainbow. Yeah, you still got hit with current stuff, but you tried to beeline to your cruise group pages to keep that at the forefront of your... Yeah, no, I know, right? It's crazy. Yeah, I will climb. Can I climb into your suitcase and come with you to the tropics? I'll take it. It's at the library. You think it's mainly intended for seniors, but anyone teen and up could sign up. Hey, you know what? You never know. And who cares? You sign up, you have fun, you meet some people. It's good. Yeah, notifs are weird. That's your emote for the day. That's fair. That's fair. You're gonna need to start going out more together. That's what Awen and I are hoping going down to the little gaming lounge can help us with, like maybe going out and meeting some people and, you know, being in the world. So, good morning, Cody. How are you? Welcome in. You have a May cruise now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew you had a May cruise. You told me you had a May cruise. Fingers crossed for an April cruise for you. Fingers crossed. And thank you for the lurk, Rainbow. Yeah, so I'm, from a battery perspective, I'm a bit better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday was rough. So thank you everyone for your patience and your understanding with, me cutting stream a little bit early yesterday. I just I ran out of the steam and I was like, I need a break and I need to rest a little bit, and I was able to do so. I just realized I didn't get my pattern up on the screen, so let me get that up while we're chatting here, and then we'll get into our crafting. And since we can chat and babble while we craft, we might as well get into that right off the bat, because I want to craft with y'all, and crafting is fun, and it is a great way to kind of say fuck the world, which is kind of where I'm at the moment. Kind of where I'm at. We're more than happy for you to recognize those limits and take care of you properly. I have gotten a lot better with recognizing those limits and stopping when I need to. I'm much better at that than I was before, and I'm giving myself a lot more grace. And I've kind of also decided that if people don't like it, well, that's their problem. You're going out tomorrow night. Clubbing, please send help, as you're a bit nervous because it's in the city and you don't like being there at night. Okay, you won't be alone though, right, BK? You'll have somebody with you. I hope that you have fun though. I think if you have someone with you that, like, you trust, and hopefully that will help. You're going with friends. Perfect. You told Hebby you want to be spoiled today, feeling low on battery last night, so you're in bed with breakfast, your feet up watching TV, so you're gonna lurk and stitch in bed. That sounds perfect, Cody. And Barry hubby, you better spoil her. I know you do. You're great. You're fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. I did not make the chicken Alfredo for P-Win. We ended up just ordering pizza. I told him I'd make it on Sunday because I'll have been more rested and I won't be as depleted. I was so depleted last night that I was like, I will do it for you if I absolutely, like, if you insist, but if you're okay with us just getting some pizza, and he was okay with it, so yeah. You have your massage today, but you don't want to go out into the cold. Also fair, but the sun is shining and it's not as cold today as it has been. So there's that. Yeah, all the battery too, exactly. Yeah, you're going to need all the energy. Can you spend the day like resting and stuff like that, kind of getting yourself ready to go out. And maybe like if you have like a really close friend in the group, kind of have a signal with them. Like if it starts to get to be too much, you can kind of like let them know, and they can help you kind of disassociate or do what you need to do. Let's see. I think you need to try that. Tell Henna you want to be spoiled today and taking care. Yeah, I don't think that would work real well with the kids. The cold is making your sinuses. I feel that. That could be a contributor to your daily headaches as well. Plus, the weather's been all over the place. Like, it's up and down and here and there and everywhere. And so there's that too. He brought you pillows, made the bed, brought you the bed table and breakfast and coffee and all your Stitch stuff. Very hubby is a keeper. 100%. True, she might. Her friend is coming over though. She's leaving in a few minutes to go pick up her friend. So she's got other things. And actually, you know, Pewin could surprise you too. He can be pretty good sometimes. Yes, your friends are coming here first to get ready and pre-drink. Honestly, you couldn't think of anything worse. Plus, it's cold here too, and you're meant to have bad winds tomorrow. Oh no. Well, go try to be positive with it, and hopefully it's fun and not just a stressful thing. Sending you all the love, BK. We'll be with you in spirit. All right, I'm gonna come over here to our crafting. We're gonna start with Gus again. Here's Gus. He kind of looks like a. We're gonna go with potato. We're gonna start his mushroom cap today, and we may get to the red part. We'll just see how my hands are doing. But this is Gus. We're gonna start with him. And go from there. Sometimes the anxiety goes away. That's true. It can go away once you're with friends. Yeah, try not to stress about it. Don't think too much about it. Things like that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. But, you know, to each their own. It's an Awen. Oh, I did not do the not family friendly affirmation. I almost forgot. Awen came in, so we can switch. Gus does look a little sus. This is Gus.
It's a sus Gus.
It's a sus Gus right now. Gus will look better, I promise. Alright, let's do the not family friendly affirmation. You want to pick one? We'll let Awen pick.
Grateful as fuck.
Alright. Actually, this is what helps. When we're having those days, those moments where things are really difficult.
Hi, BK.
Being grateful as fuck can help. Because I don't promote toxic positivity. We're not going to just be positive for the sake of being positive. But when we're really struggling, stopping and looking for the things that we are grateful as fuck for
Hi, Speckle. Hi,
can really help. Awen was so happy to see the affirmation. So those little gratitudes can definitely help. When we're struggling, when we're feeling down, looking around you and just saying, this is what I'm grateful for. This is what I'm grateful for.
I'm grateful for you too.
My Awen and my Pewin.
Stab you in the face.
And I'm grateful for all of you as well. The brown color palette brings out Awen's eyes and makes her skin glow.
Oh, thank you.
So. Look at those smiles in the morning. What a joy to be here with. How are you, Paige? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so we're gonna be grateful as fuck, even with a dumpster fire, and even with a sus Gus.
A sus Gus. A very sus Gus.
Yeah, Awen at the game shop made the world a better place. I swear that was the day that fed your soul so much. I'm also grateful for that. It was a much needed day. He is a potato. Gus is a potato. We're sticking with it. I actually did try to make some new Potato Love Suno songs. I don't know if I like them yet, but we'll try. You will die on this hill.
That's what I thought your book said the other day.
I will die on this hill?
Yeah, it's the hill we climb.
Oh, the hill we climb.
I
Yes.
thought it was the hill we die on.
Yeah. Gus is not a potato. I swear he looks like a very prominent he. Okay, Gus is gonna... I will show you what Gus is going to look like, and then we can have this in our heads. I don't have a picture because it's in a book. This is what Gus will look like. but I'm not sure that's much better. This is what Gus is gonna look like. He's Gus the Enchanted Mushroom. So that's the end goal of Gus. We'll get there. He just looks a little strange right now. Poor Gus. He didn't ask to be born that way. He's a potato.
This makes it very difficult to be family friendly.
We're not family friendly though. That's the thing.
That's right.
He's a potato that will become a magical mushy. He will become a magical mushy.
You're ruining poor Gus's self-esteem. Okay, look at this face. Does it look like he's got self-esteem yet? No. He needs his hat.
He does need a hat. We're gonna get his hat going. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're joining more. Gus will make his partner happy one day.
Oh my. Will he though?
He looks like he's seen something.
Based on what Cody's saying.
He has no eyebrows to share his sadness of being compared to a peen. Okay, well, let's try to make Gus look a little less, phallic and a little more mushroom-like. So, okay, so we're gonna be adding yarn and we're gonna be going around this edge here. So I'm a little concerned Gus is gonna get worse before he gets better.
I think Gus is getting worse before he gets better. Because
I think
adding the red.
That's fun. Maybe we need to make him blue, not red.
Like he's got foreskin before he looks like a mushroom. Am I wrong?
Why is there a toe with eyes on your screen? It's Gus! He's a mushroom! Blue might not be better. What color is better? So if you make him blue, he'll be a gold Gus. Oh, I don't know if a green one is better though either. Tears of laughter. Yes, I'm glad we're giving you tears of laughter panel. He's a fun guy. He's a potato. He's gonna be a mushroom. Okay, so we're gonna start by adding more cream to the top of Gus, which is gonna probably make Gus worse, but it's all right. Okay, so let me just start. Okay, insert your hook and pull a loop of yarn through, leaving a short tail. Okay, we have a loop of yarn pulled through. No, we're not gonna make it pink. No.
Oh God,
no. Pink would be worse. I have red. Red is the color that we were going to give him, but I don't know if red is a good choice.
Just do red. It'll be
He will look like a mushroom eventually. We'll get there. It's just gonna we're gonna still go on.
You said it. And I went, oh, based off of what we're comparing this poor Gus to.
I think red is the best choice. I think I'm gonna wait until after this is over to drink. Wait, that might be a good idea. Oh my gosh, when we were playing Cards Against Humanity,
I swear they were trying to murder me.
we had to be very selective in when we were drinking because we were all going to like spit our drinks across the table. Okay, so we're gonna leave a short tail and then chain one to secure the yarn in place. All right, so let's chain one.
I almost snorted my Fago speckle.
You snorted. You guys are horrible. You love this. Welcome in, River. How are you? Red sounds good. Okay, we'll go with red then. Okay, starting in the same space where you join the yarn, a single crochet into the next 5 front loops and increase in the next front loop. Okay, so we're gonna single crochet into this one. It's gonna be a little wonky to begin with.
I'm sewing headbands. I'd rather not spit on my coffee. Look at my book.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll be good. Cards is it was very unhinged. It got very, very unhinged. Alright, this is a little awkward getting started, not gonna lie, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna do it. Those nudes are nice. Enjoy your chicken nudes. So you're sewing headbands. Okay, at least Gus will have a hat. Lola caught the mousey and is now tearing around the room. Oh my goodness, I love that.
Go hungry.
Chungo smash! It was unhinged in the best possible way. It really was. Okay, we've got, how many stitches do we have? 1, 2, 3. I hope this is gonna like tighten up. I've never done this
But
before.
isn't that supposed to be the part that hangs over?
Yeah, it is, I think. Rub-a-dub-dub, a poo the size of Shrek in the top. I don't understand what the Chungo thing was all about, but it was okay. It was still funny. Okay.
Is that a card?
Is what a card?
River's response. It looks like something that would be like a card in the game.
Oh, a rub-a-dub-dub, a poo the... It could be. It could be.
Yeah, I think that's like replying to the Chungo Smash, a rub-a-dub-dub, a poo the size of Shrek. Okay, I was right.
Okay. There are some really unhinged cards in Cards Against Humanity. Okay, I have to pay attention and count. So we have to, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will increase. And then we'll see how unhinged chat has gotten while I've been crocheting. Chungo in the Family Edition of Cards Against Humanity. Chungo is a playful, made-up character, likely a humorous twist on Coco the Talking Gorilla. The word Chungo itself can refer to something oversized, which adds to the joke by imagining a larger-than-life talking gorilla named Chungo. Got it. Got it. Your kid had an obsession with playing the Pandemic board game during COVID. Does that count? So there's a game, like an app for my phone, called Plague Inc.
Oh my god, Pewin was obsessed.
2, 3, 4,
It looks like it's getting better as you go on.
and 5. Yeah.
It's tightening up.
And it's basically like you create like a super like virus, bacteria, or whatever, and the goal of the game is basically to wipe out the population of humanity. Yeah, I couldn't really play that one during COVID. It felt a little too on brand.
Pewin was fine with it.
Yeah, well, P-Win is P-Win. What can I say? Yeah, so that was fun. You wouldn't say it's getting bad. Oh, I know. Gus looks familiar. Okay. Well, she meant the, like, looseness of the stitches was getting better. Not necessarily how Gus looks. Three. 4. 5. And we're gonna increase here. Gus will eventually be there. We will get there. We will get there. One of my favorite Cards Against Humanity. Hey kids, Dad's trying something new this week. It's called Aunt Linda. One of the best replies ever, and it was amazing at the time. I think we had that card. You took poor, fresh, undergeared toots to a Mythic 4 yesterday? Oh my gosh. How did that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. We had I know we did have so we played Cards Against Humanity for a while. Like we played a while. All this WoW talk, you'll stick to Final Fantasy 14. It was great. It was missed, so she would get 1 tick of poison and be dead. When she has oh, yikes. Yikes. I actually paused my WoW sub. I haven't logged in since like January. So I paused it, and I'm not gonna play next season. Okay. I need to count my stitches. I might be off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, I'm good. I have just one more stitch. We'll have the proper number of stitches. We are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. Okay. There we go. We didn't play Ransom Notes long. We were at that place till like 4:30. So yeah, 3 over. Yeah, it was probably 3 hours of Cards Against Humanity. We played a lot of it. You forget, but you were, I forget, but I was on the one before last, and we have a free company house we made. Oh, Final Fantasy. Got it. You remember when that was a good item level number? Well, yeah, it's just as the levels get higher, it goes up, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot about tasks. Make Gus's mushroom cap. We do have Super Sweet going. If you want to do any co-working and add tasks, I forgot to mention that before. So if you would like to add any tasks, Super Sweet is upgoing. You have the day off, you can actually craft along. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so now we need to single crochet into the next 6 stitches and then increase in the next stitch in the next round. So now I'm gonna have to actually like add in like put my stitch marker on here. I think we want to go like right in here. Okay, let's put the stitch marker on now. These nudes are spicy nudes. Ooh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and increase. Are you going?
Yeah.
Okay, drive safe.
I will.
Increase. So you love that Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have or allow damage healing meters, making it much less toxic. While people can be toxic, which is why they're so wow, people are like some of the most toxic people ever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll increase. And people get really like hyper fixated on meters too. Is its fair share of toxicity, but still a pretty, yeah. I'm ready. Yeah, it can get pretty awful. I met your friend. They are a good bunch. You're the only female. They're all tall nails with you and hair. And I'm excited when you get stickers. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I haven't been enjoying this expansion. And it, I really am not at my computer in the evenings anymore. So, I lost count. How many have I done? Okay, here was my increase. I think, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. We're gonna increase. Increase. There we go. Okay. You're farting on your pineapple pizza. Ew. They let their nieces put makeup on them, and it's just so nice. And they've defended me to say things like, "Oh, you tank well." Oh, yeah. I don't like. Yeah. I don't like people like that. That say stuff like that. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's not cool. Yeah. I just haven't been. I've not been enjoying it, and in the evenings, I don't have the battery to be at my computer, and it's like I get really tense when I play too, so like it hurts, and I just, yeah, so I'm gonna take the season off and then I'll reassess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna increase. It's fine when you feel like you want to, you and the guys, and now Toots will be more than happy. I really did enjoy playing with you. I just, yeah, it is boring and it's lame alone, and yeah. Suddenly your social feed's algorithm is flooding your scroll with crochet and you're not mad about that. I wouldn't be mad about that either. I love it when the algorithm gets stuff right. Three, 4, 5, 6. And we increase. Bet yours will be flooded with pineapple pizza. Somehow I am like off here. I counted my stitches and it should be right. Why am I off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have 7 stitches and I only have 5 here. Alright, so we'll just fudge this a bit. Let's do another increase here. We've got to make these 5 stitches 8 stitches, basically. So we'll do an increase here. We got to increase it 3. And then we'll do a single crochet. Will it make Gus a little weird? Yes, but Gus is already a little weird, so it's okay. We'll increase here, and then we'll do a single one, and then we'll increase again. Or do I just pull this? You know what? Let me just pull this round out and start over. Let me just start over. All right. Let's go. Need to go here. This is our first stitch. So here's our first stitch. Facebook sees you looking at Hobby Joanne crochet patterns. That would be good. And thanks for getting your daily tater, River. Because people make him weird by misidentifying him. Poor little potato-shaped fun guy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and we're gonna do an increase. Okay. I have to like actually count. So I probably am not gonna talk a ton while we do this because I need to pay attention. We didn't make him weird. Let's just say Gus is growing a hat, and he is currently in his awkward adolescent phase. He is in his awkward adolescent phase. That is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna increase here. Okay, lurksies. All right, sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Cody. He's a little fun guy. He is. He's Gus. He's fun Gus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's increase. Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's do an increase. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Now, I'm gonna count how many stitches we have left and see if I need to like fudge some things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm 2 stitches short. I swear I counted 42 stitches when I counted around, but I am 2 stitches short. So I'm gonna do an increase here and then do 5 and then increase to get us back on track here. Can you get away with taking a shower before your massage? Probably not. You may want the shower after because you'll be oily and stuff and you may want to rinse that off. One, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to be smelly either. Well, I mean, that's fair. Deodorant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You could spot clean. You should not be let loose or unsupervised when shopping for Lord of the Ring merchandise. It's all you're going. I feel you on that one, Zinni. That's valid. It's just too cold for you to want to get into the shower. Even a hot shower, and you're not that stinky. You just showered 2 days ago. Fair. There you go. You're probably fine. You know, do a little wash and then, you know, deodorize. You'll be good. Okay. Now I'm supposed to have, okay, now I'm gonna count again and see how off I am from a stitches perspective, because I'm off. Well, Tuesday night, because you had a friend outing not to be stinky for. Fair, fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I have 48 stitches now. Okay, I should be good. I have 48. Ugh. Counting. Okay, now we're single crocheting for 7 stitches and then increasing into the next stitch. All right, here we go. I know, I gotta count because otherwise, clearly I haven't been counting properly because we've been off. I like it better when it's just like single crochet all the way around, and then I can do it. I can look up and chat with you all, and then I'm not like, I don't lose count and lose track of where I am. So, yeah. But then when I have to increase and count and keep track, that gets harder. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we increase. There. Beautiful. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and increase. Welcome to my crafting stream, where you just get to hear me count over and over and over again, so I don't lose track of where I am. Okay. Gus kind of looks like he has a crown now. He looks a little better. A little better. So what did you buy, Zinni? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we increase. A lot. But what was it? Like, what were you buying? You're back and you just washed your hair dye. Ooh. If crochet teaches you anything, it's that you can't count. Yeah, I know. Like, apparently I cannot count. This is you when shopping for craft supplies. Also fair. Also fair. Books. Don't leave me unattended in a bookstore either. That's also a bad plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we increase. All right, hopefully we're all even now, because that would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and increase. In the high 100, books, collection items, Lego, Nice. I support this. Yes, we did it. We got the right number. And thanks for the WoW discussion. It reminded you to cancel your Hulu sub. Well, I'm glad our WoW discussion reminded you to cancel Hulu. You sent me a meme last night that says you were going to do the addition, but then your yarn looked lonely, and you're feeling that right now. 100%. We can't have lonely yarn. That would be a travesty. Yarn cannot be lonely. It must have friends and be made into friends. I am kind of excited. I'm not going to tell you all yet, but I got something for us that we'll make on stream, and I'm very, 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 very excited about it. I'm not sure when it'll arrive. I will show you when it does, but I'm super excited. You spent 120 pounds on an Elvish keyboard. You still use it, and it's amazing, but it definitely took some practice with the Elvish alpha. That's kind of cool, actually, BK. That's cool. You finished your square last night, then started playing with colors for the next pair, doing a yellow, green, orange type combo, hoping it looks floral. This is the thing you know about, yes. Alright, single crochet into 8 stitches, and then increase. Alright. That's you with your half-finished book instead of yarn at the moment, but you want to have it finished to show off tomorrow at the Bookbinders meetup. Your little book that you did was super cool, by the way. Wait, what? Did I miss it? Oh, I did. Yes, I did see the pushback to July. Yes, I did. Yes. I saw that yesterday. And yes, it made me sad. I was so looking forward to it coming out in March. I was like, no. Yeah, on the one hand, like, I'm disappointed, like, because I was looking forward to it coming out, and I was really looking forward to getting to play it. But on the other hand, I would rather have them delay the release and give us a complete game that isn't buggy and is, like, more polished. So while, yes, I'm super sad that it's been pushed back, I'm also hope that that means a better, more polished and finished game for us when it does come out. So I'm trying to look at it that way. Because it feels like a lot of games recently that have been released, when they're released, there's I know July is ages away. March felt so close. July is a while. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we rate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll increase. Yeah, I'm trying to take that, like, approach to it of, like, no, the delay is a good thing because that means we're gonna get a better quality product because they'll have more time to, like, work out bugs and things like that. That's what I'm telling myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna increase here. True, it will be here before you know it. Yeah, it really will. We'll, like, blink and it'll be July, and hopefully, you know, the world hasn't completely burned to death in the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! 7, 8. Speaking of time going super fast, I signed Pewin up for driver's training last night. I don't know how that happened. You blinked, it's not July, and you're still cold. Blink more, blink. No, yeah, time, it will speed by. It just doesn't feel like it right now. But yeah, no, Pewin, I signed Pewin up for driver's training. You just sat here blinking 10,000 times. Yes, do share the items. I want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we are going to increase. So yeah, so Pewin is signed up for driver's training, which is very wild to me. I don't know how that happened. But we signed him up. He's gonna start, yeah, I don't know how. No idea. He's doing the classes are online, and then he has to like schedule drives. I didn't want to do it through the same place that I did Awin's, but the local place, it wasn't gonna work with Pewin's schedule, and if we didn't do it in April, he would have had to wait until September, and he was not gonna be happy with that. So we're just going this other route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we increase. Yes, so we do have an ad coming. When the ad plays, we'll take a little break to get up and stretch and move around. It's always a good time for you all to do the same thing. And we may switch over, and we'll probably switch to cross stitch. I've got one more round of this color yarn, and then we switch. No, we do something completely different with the mushroom cap. Then we'll make something with red yarn. But I think we'll finish this part of Gus. Who Gus looks like he does look like he has a hat now. He looks a little better, I think. I don't think he looks as bad. But yeah, then we'll switch over to crochet. Or not crochet, cross stitch. We're crocheting right now. We'll switch to cross stitch. The last repeat I can just, go with because I don't have to count because I just am going to the end of the row. So that one's nice. I also can I interact with chat better, I think, during cross stitch because I don't have to count. I mean, I do have to count, but not in the same way I have to count for this. Okay, so now we single crochet 9 times and then increase. It would be better if I could actually read my crochet and could see better where I did my increase stitch. But since I'm not super great at reading my stitches in crochet, it's I have to count. Yeah, it is not the same counting. Okay, Zinni, get some yummy food. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're gonna increase right here. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we increase. Hi, Toots. Welcome in. How are you? How are you doing today? And Finch, you just hatched a mini pet egg, and you have Adrian the Tata. The Tata, I know he's a turtle, but he looks like his name, Mason Jess. I love that. You're okay and cold. I'm sorry you're cold. I hatched like a blob with my mini pet egg. So I have like a blob in there. Your room is warming up. It's 61 in here. Nice. That's like what my room was this morning when I woke up. Tata looks like a flat Tata. What? I don't know what, I can't remember what mine was, but he looked kind of like a blue blob. All right, we have the ad coming. So we will take a break while the ad plays. There will be a tater hunt during the ad as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and increase. You'll go spot clean instead of shower while we're on a break. Might as well get your eyebrows on while you're at it too. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, so the ad is gonna run. When we come back from the ad, we're gonna finish this round real quick. Probably should have snoozed the ad so that we could have finished the round, but that's okay. We'll finish this round, and then I'll get up and stretch myself, and then after we finish this, no, crud. After we finish this round, we'll switch over to cross stitch. All right, there is the ad break. If you can hear me and you're lurking, there's a tater hunt going on if you want to come out and join that. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back in a few minutes. right, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I know ads are annoying, but they are an easy, free way to support your streamer friends, so I appreciate you sticking around. Alright, so we've got like half of this round left to do, and then we're gonna switch over to our cross stitch. And congrats to everyone who won taters on their tater hunt. And rip your taters if you did not. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we increase. Alright, I do think Gus looks a little bit better than he did before, so I feel like he's improving in his appearance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and an increase. Perfect. Welcome back, Rainbow. How are you? We are just we're just finishing up this last round here of Gus, and then we're gonna switch over to cross stitch. So that is the plan. We're gonna keep working on our flower so that we can get ready to make it snarky. Because I do feel like we would all appreciate it being like fully snarky while we work on it, and not doing the flowers and then doing the snark at the end. I feel like having the snark be there while we keep working on the flowers is good. You're while eating a limited edition flavor cookie. What is the limited edition flavor? What kind of cookie? Because that sounds nice. Okay, so we're gonna fasten this off. Maybe, if I can do it properly. Cut our yarn, pull it through. We'll make it look flat. And then we will we'll switch over. Keebler fudge stripes. Oh, a butterbeer flavor. I didn't even know they had a butterbeer flavor. That's interesting. Is it any good? Does it kind of have like a butterscotch sort of taste to it? It's amazing. Nice. That's fun. Alright, so I feel like Gus does look a little bit better. He has like a crown sort of thing going on, and so I feel like he's looking a little bit better, a little less suspect, and you know, maybe a little bit more like he's gonna be a mushroom guy. So this is Gus now. I think that this is better. He kind of looks like a squid now. Eventually, Gus is gonna look like a mushroom. You found it at Walmart? I don't really shop at Walmart. So I probably won't see them, but unless they have them at Meijer. Which they could. That's entirely possible. But yeah, here's Gus. Gus is improving. You know what though? Better a squid than what Gus was looking like before. So Gus is improved. All right, we're gonna put this away, and we'll get out our cross stitch. So Gus is moving in the right direction. And then next time, see, look, Gus is even on the cover of the book. Got Gus right here. So next time we'll work on the red part of Gus's. I just punched my camera. We may have to adjust that again since I just whacked it. Gus is getting adorable. He is. We're gonna love Gus when Gus is all said and done. We love Gus. He's a fun guy. All right. Now let's switch to our cross stitch. Adjust a few things here so we can get the cross stitch out. All right. So just as a little reminder of where we are, I'll show you here and then you'll see it up close. But this is our progress so far on our cross stitch. We started doing the edge of the flower, and we're doing the edge of the flower so that we can add in the snarkiness, because this is, as a refresher, down there is what the pattern is gonna look like. Add more pink to the flower. So basically we want to kind of get this like edge of the flower so that we have like a good place to then start to add in the words, and we'll add in the words, and we should be good to go at adding in more words and whatnot. Because we'll have our good like frame of reference here from that. So and actually we probably don't even need to finish the flower. Maybe we'll just do this next pink part and add the words, and I'll show you on the printed out pattern that I have over here what we're gonna be working on. I just dropped stuff. All right, so this is the printed out pattern, and we're working on this flower right here. So we did like this pink last time. We're gonna do this inner pink this time. But if you look here, this pink gives us the point of reference to do the words. So I think maybe we'll do that. We'll do this next pink color today, and then next time we'll start putting the words on. What do you all think about that plan? And then we get snarky sooner rather than later. And let's be honest, I think we all wouldn't mind being snarky sooner rather than later. So, or maybe we just put in, we do one word. Then it just says fuck. I need my glasses so I can actually see. Especially right now, I feel like we need, we could definitely stand to have that addition to our lives, for sure. Okay, I'm trying to decide where I want to start with this. I think I'm gonna start here and just kind of like work my way around, because this color is pretty much all the way around the flower. So I think that's what we'll do. And we're gonna start right here. This pink is like a really similar pink to the other pink that we have. It's slightly darker, but it's pretty close to what we already have on here. So, all right, I'm just flipping it over so I can feed it through my loop on the back. to secure my yarn, my floss. And away we go. So we're gonna do you, and then if we skip over right here, yes. Yeah, these are very, very similar pinks. So it's not like a huge, huge difference. Like I can kind of see the difference in person, but I don't know, you're not gonna be able to see the difference super well on the camera. So you just have to trust me that these pinks are two different colors. So yeah, so we'll get the snarky going next time. We cross stitch. It's a slow process, but you know, we'll get there in the end. There was another one that I really wanted to do, that Awen got for me, but it says, my favorite season is the fall of the patriarchy, and, but I was like, I wanted to do that one, but I was like, that one might be better closer to fall. But I really like it. So we will do that one at some point. Maybe just depending on how long it actually takes me to do this one. Then maybe the next one will end up being that my favorite season is the fall of the patriarchy. Because I would say most of you would agree with me on that one. I've been seeing a lot of really fun, snarky patterns. Which I'm like, oh, like I don't need more, but also I want more. Do I need more? No, but I do, I want some. This is the resistance. The resistance is here, and it looks like crafting. There was a t-shirt that I've been seeing on Instagram that I have been tempted to purchase that says, read books and fuck the patriarchy. I'm like, I kind of want this shirt. There's some really good ones with some really good sayings out there. I'm like, ooh, I like this one. And ooh, I like this one. And oh, I like this one. Second tie down is in and Peanut has left your lap. Now you'll go run the dishwasher. Sounds like a good plan. Well done. Are you doing, is that your book that you're working on? Your book binding? I can't remember what you said you were working on, and I'm sorry. My My brain is kind of short-circuiting a little bit. Yeah, the end bands for the book. Nice. I think it's really cool that you're doing bookbinding. Like, I think that that's really neat. Yes, you should. I would love to see them. The little one that you did, that you showed, that was just so cool. I also think it's really cool when people like paint the edges of books as well. Like they'll like paint the edges of the pages, and they'll paint like they'll do like a scene or something like that from the book. I think that those look really neat too. I'm always impressed by that sort of stuff, because that is not where I am creative. Like, I don't have talent in that arm of things. So people who can draw, who can paint, I'm always just like so impressed with that, because that is so very much not where any of my talents lie. I'm like, oh, here, look, I made a stick figure. That's what I made. Hewen is actually, he doesn't do it as much as I would like him to. I'd like him to engage in it more, but he actually is quite good at drawing, and I just wish that he engaged in it a little bit more than he does, because he is quite skilled with it. Like, ever since he was little, I was always like impressed with what he was able to do. Trying to tell if you all can see. You can kind of see that the pink that we're adding is like slightly darker. Like, we added this right here, so you can kind of see it on the camera. It's a very subtle difference, but it is there. Yeah, it is. It's very, very, very slight. I wouldn't mind upgrading this camera. This is the same camera I use for like the Resand cam. So I wouldn't mind having a better quality camera for this. And then we could craft and still also have the cat cam, because he is laying on my bed right now, sleeping. He will be for now, but once Awen's friend gets here, he will probably go running and skittering away. Although, Awen's friend that comes over, she's like the one person that Resand will actually like come out and not like, and actually engage, like be around. And I don't know if it's because when she comes over, she usually spends the night. So he has like almost no choice. Like, he has to come out at some point because, you know, he wants to eat and things like that. So she's the only person that's not like one of the three of us that he will consistently come out for and not flee from. I don't know what it is. He's decided she's okay. We're trying really hard to convince him that Speckle is also okay, and he doesn't have to hide from Speckle. He just doesn't believe us yet. Although he's getting a little bit better. Wednesday, when Speckle came over, he didn't go like fleeing in terror. He still went and hid, but it wasn't as dramatic as the as other times when he has run to hide when Sheer and Hentaya have come over. 4-edge paintings are not something you've tried. You're super impressed by the hidden. Oh yeah, no, yeah, the hidden ones. Those are also like super cool. He's making some progress. He's getting there, but we still have a ways to go. Your Amazon order should be here today. You ordered a case for your phone because you weren't able to get it replaced and repaired before the trip. And you ordered some inline crochet hooks. They will be here today. Very nice. Yeah, mine is not inline. I was like trying to like remember, like I was like, is mine? No, mine aren't. They are not. I'll be curious to know how those work for you. Oh, I ordered a book lover needle minder to put on my big book project downstairs that I have downstairs. I was looking on Etsy at needle minders, and they had a dragon, and I was like, I love this. I want this. But unfortunately, it was a UK seller, so the shipping for this little needle minder was like 3 times the price of the actual needle minder itself. And I was like, okay, I can't really justify that. Like, so I just got one that says book lover instead. It's still cute, but I was disappointed that the dragon was what it was. I was a little bummed about that. Yours are not, and from your reading, they're much better for how you crochet. Yeah, I'll be curious to hear how they work for you. You talked your cousin into reading Zodiac Academy, and she's been enjoying it. She didn't want to listen to the whole 8.5 book, so you told her to listen to chapter 21. She's cackling. That's the one from like Beyond the Veil, right? That's what that book is? I can't remember all of them. I know, and if it is, I know what scene you're talking about. And that scene was pretty funny. Yeah. I'm glad I'm done reading that series. Like, it had some good points. It was rough, though. It was not one of my favorites. And it got really long. Like, I felt like the last book did not need to be as long as it was. It was a little bit much. And it started to follow way too many characters. And I didn't really like that part of it either. It was like too much. But it had an interesting plot. And once they stopped just being awful people to each other all the time, it did get a little bit better, but I was glad to be done and move on to something else. It was time. It was definitely time. If I'd read all of the prequel stuff, it would have made more sense. It's not that it didn't make more sense. It's not that it didn't make sense. It was just awful. But, or do you mean adding in all of the characters that they added in? Because it was just, it gets overwhelming. Yeah, you bet they add the extra okay. It just gets overwhelming when there's that many characters in a single, like, book series. And there were a lot because of the Ruthless Boys. Still, I felt like it wasn't necessary perspectives to the telling of the story. I felt like they had already established ones. Like these are the characters, like, okay, but we didn't need all of these other ones because they'd be like in the same place, and it was just like another perspective of a person in the same place. Back to work. Someone has to play for your Lord of the Rings addiction. All right, Zinni. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know if you're gonna take an off or lurking, but either way, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here. You bet it was Easter eggs. Yeah, but still, it was too much. It's like, because I read through Wheel of Time. Not that I'm comparing these two, but Wheel of Time ended up with just so many characters that as I was going through it, I actually said, oh my gosh, I like need a spreadsheet to keep track of all of these characters and who's who and who's doing what and who's a good guy and who's a bad guy and who's like spying and who's, it was a lot. And I was like, okay, this is excessive. We don't need this many characters. It's not helping tell the story, this many different characters. You're looking for your next series to read. I am currently reading the Gilded ones. It's a trilogy. And I am enjoying that. I'm on the second book. I'm like halfway through the second book. So that's been good. I liked it a lot better than the mermaid series that I tried. I couldn't get into that one. I just didn't like connect with the characters. And so when the book was over and it kind of wrapped up a little bit, there like are more books with these like in this series, but I was like, you know, I just don't quite feel the connection, and I don't feel the need to like keep going with this and like find out what happens next. You're glad you don't have to wait very long for the last book of the Plated Prisoner series. What is that? The one that the first book is Gilt? G-I-L-T. Is that one? That series? I'm not sure what I'm gonna read after the Gilded ones. I think I might read, it's like Storm and Fury. It's another series by Jennifer Armentrout, who wrote From Blood and Ash. So I may start that after I'm done with this. I haven't decided yet. Yes, it is. Okay. I don't know. There's so many books to read. So many books. It's a take on the Midas touch thing. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. And do this part. Yeah, I've seen like the cover for that book in various places, but I haven't looked at it. Okay, let's get some foods. Get something yummy. Yummy, yummy. I don't know what we're gonna do for food tonight. Piwin has practice, and then he goes back to his dad's. And then Awen's got a friend coming over, so I have no idea. No idea. I'll probably pick up food for Piwin to eat in the car on the way over to his dad's, because he's usually pretty hungry after practice. So I will probably get him some food on the way. Thinking about grabbing something for lunch on the way home, but not sure what to get. Yeah, it's hard. Like, the decision of what to eat, like that is a real, like that it the fatigue and the difficulty of that, like it is real. It is so real. All right, we're gonna do this little one right here too. Ah. Yeah, so I don't know what we'll end up doing. I guess I'll probably talk to Awen before I take Pwin back. Because I don't know. You can see if Hubs wants to go to Pablo's. It's not. That's the one right up on Michigan Avenue that we went to. Right? You're having little non-pizzas. That sounds good. We had pizza last night. So I don't think, so we won't do pizza again because we just did it. Yeah. We did go to Pablo's. It's on Michigan Avenue across from the Speedway. Yes, we did. Actually, Mexican sounds kind of good. Maybe I'll do Cancun takeout. And leave Awen and her friends to fend for themselves. We have gone to but we did go there. Trying to remember when we did go there though. It's been a little while. I think it was. We may have gone there and then gone to the farmer's market. It may have been that time. I think that's when we went there. Yes, you were still in a sleep. And everyone thought we were like we were partners, which was kind of funny. And we got that really good bread. And those, like, frozen hero. See, it just takes, like, one thing to reboot the memory, and then we get it. Then we're there. We're like, oh, yeah, now I know. We do go a lot of places. And that's what I love about us, is that we like to try different things, and have new experiences, and I love that about our gettings together and going to lunch, because we're both pretty open to try anything. So yeah, the My Pops, the local popsicles. Yep. And no, I think I feel like she was like done for the season, because we went in like the fall, because they had apples. Like, people, they had, they were selling, like, apples and stuff. I feel like it was, like, it was her last one for the season, if I remember correctly. I mean, I could be completely misremembering, but I feel like that's what it was. So it wasn't just done for the day, it was, like, done, period. But it was, like, a hot fall day. Yeah. But it was a hot day for fall. Yeah, it was late fall. I want to say it was towards the end of September that we went. And I got like we got like the freeze-dried fruit, and I got like freeze-dried strawberries, and Pwin was obsessed, and I had to like keep him from devouring all of them in like one surgery. Or one surgery, as I'm like reading your thing. Yeah, you got the peaches and the strawberries, and I just got the strawberries, and P1 loved them, and I was like, you cannot sit and eat them all in one sit, but they're so good. I'm like, but they were like $10, so no. That was a good day. It was a good day. That was a good day. We should do that again. Not now, obviously, because ew. But we should do that again. So does anyone have any exciting weekend plans? I know Speckle does. Speckle is flying out and going on a cruise. Does anybody else have anything planned for the weekend? For sure, though the farmer's market is open year-round, they just do indoors in the winter. That's fair. But it's like, but there's something about, like, it being outside that's nice. So, I like that part. A vacation cruise, not a, yeah, you'll get to, like, just relax, enjoy yourself. Yeah, you can have some drinks. It'll be good. I'm glad that you all are getting to go and to do that. Because vacation, you can have alcohol. Yeah, I would be down for a vacation. But alas. You're gonna go to the monthly bookbinders meetup for the first time since like April or May. Oh, okay, so it's been a while. That'll be fun though. I'm glad you paid for it last year on board while the price was discounted. You'll take me on a cruise. There are cheap ones in the summer. We'll have to, yeah, we'll have to do that. Everything is like, it's like so busy with kids and all of their activities, and when you're the only adult, like, I mean, yes, technically Awen is an adult, but when you're like the only parent, it weighs on you. Nothing planned this weekend, just some R&R, but that's good. That's pretty much my weekend. I don't have anything planned this weekend. I'm just gonna chill, try to do some rest, recovery type stuff. Nothing major going on. It's in a different city. Your SUV doesn't have air conditioning, so summer was out, and you were very late because you couldn't find the new place the last time you tried to go. Oh, got it. I see. We'll do a 3 or 4 night one. A1 can keep P1 alive, fed, and safe. We'll have internet. You can keep in touch. Yeah, and she would, too. She would do that. She's good about stuff. And it's not like he's a problem either. Like, he doesn't really do devious things. He's just a bit of a troll, but he's kind of like a harmless troll. She can call hentai at any... That's true. That's true. And there's like other people around that she could call on in a pinch too. Yeah, he is a pretty good kid. Can kind of be a butthead sometimes, but I can't really complain. Cannot complain. When he gets too much of a butthead, then we have the conversation about being kind and whatnot. I'll make shirts, Bestie Cruise 2025. Next weekend, he has his league swim meet. So it'll be... I have that next weekend. So yay, swim meets. Although I much prefer swim meets to track meets. But those are coming up because track's gonna be starting. Track meets are the worst. They're boring, and the weather's cold, and blech. On that note, you better lurk and head to your appointment. It's a 90-minute appointment, so you won't be back before you're done. Okay, enjoy your appointment. I hope it's wonderful. Enjoy relaxing, and let me know how you like the place too, because I need to get one myself. So I'm curious to hear how you like it. But enjoy, have fun. You got a key to Brit, FYI, so she's gonna take care of it Saturday. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, track is so boring. It's so boring. It is, it is. And then, like, and a lot of times the weather is awful because it's spring, and that just happens. We love you too, Speckle. Because it's spring, so then it's like, it's not really warm yet, so it's like cold and miserable, and then it will be like rainy, and sometimes it snows, and so it is not my favorite. And they don't, at least it seems like they don't run the track meets very well either, so they're not like run efficiently, and I'm just like, oh. This could go better. I feel like we're making some pretty good progress on our little flower here. This isn't going too badly. But I do think the next color we'll do after we finish this color, which I plan to do today. I plan to finish this color today. We'll do the words. We'll start in on the words because I can base the words off of these little parts right here. And then we will be getting our snarkiness on. And then once the words are done, then we'll come back and like finish up the flower. And then move on to the next. It'll be our plan of action here. Otherwise, it's gonna take a little while to get to the words, and the words are the fun part. And we are here for the snark. Oh my gosh, my phone just buzzed and it scared me. That startled me. The words need to be done so we can all have a go. Exactly. 100%. And then every time, and then as we're like working on it, we'll be able to see the words right there in like this like bright reddish color. There will be no missing them. So we're gonna go right there. Work on this part. Your brother-in-law is in the hospital again? He has pneumonia. Oh no. That's not good. I guess I didn't realize that he was hospitalized for pneumonia before. Did he... It has been. I know, influenza is really bad right now, and the CDC can't communicate anything. There's a measles outbreak in, like, what, Texas? There was a tuberculosis outbreak in Kansas City, or in Kansas City? Kansas. Oh no, the last time was because he has a drinking binge and got oh, okay, well I don't feel so bad about that one. You end up hospitalized because of your own stupidity. I have a limited amount of empathy. Bird flu is I know. And bird flu is one of the flu, like the strains of bird flu that causes pandemics. Just what we need, a pandemic under another pandemic under this bozo. Yep, F around and find out exactly. I did actually get my flu vaccine this year. I don't usually, because I don't do well with vaccines. Like, I get really... They do a lot of damage to me. But I get them because they are still better than getting the actual thing. But I think I had, back in October when I got so sick, I know I had either flu or COVID. I don't know which one. I had one of them, like, for sure, because I was very, very sick. It shouldn't be. You should be able, you can still get them. And honestly, it's not ever really too late to get it. It's still very much prevalent and happening. So you should be able to go, like, I just went to the pharmacy and did my boost, like my COVID booster and my flu vaccine. The tricky part with the flu vaccine is that they predict what the strains are. I haven't heard about the efficacy of this vaccine with this flu season. But they have to kind of guess which flu strains are going to be the prevalent strain every season. And sometimes they do get it wrong. And I don't know, with bird flu having been as prevalent as it is, if what the efficacy is, but it's still, especially if you are immunocompromised in any way, it can still be worth doing. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Trying to shorten up my tail a little bit here. We can go a little bit longer with this bit of floss. But it shouldn't be, you should still be able to get them if you want them. Yeah, I really hope that we do not have another public health crisis in the next 4 years, because I don't see that going very well. I'm afraid we might, though. But anyway, moving on. I just completely lost my train of... Oh no, oh. I think we have a big knot in the back. We might have a big knot. Yes, because my threads got separated. Oh dear. We have a thread issue happening now. Okay, I think maybe we're gonna switch to a new thread because this just like frayed on me and became a mess. So I think we're gonna cut this, and since I threw my scissors on the floor, we'll use the snips that Speckle got me that we all tend to think are anything but snips, but we are gonna use them. Thank you. Yes, we do have an ad coming in about 5 minutes. So when the ad goes, I will take a break and get up and move around and stretch, which is also a good time for you to do so as well. Did I just lose my needle? No, I didn't. I put it over here. Always a good time for everyone to get up and to stretch, to move their body, to use the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack. Whatever we need to do, it's a good reminder to get up and move. And we will do that when the ad plays. And then also, you know, nobody misses out on any fun crafting either. I'm not gonna fight with that thread any longer, so we're just gonna get a new one. You can kind of see the variation in color of the pinks. It's really, really subtle, but it is there. Get this separated. Watch me struggle to separate my thread. Alright. Use that one. We'll get this one rewrapped. Oh, I think Awen might be back. I think I just heard her. Her sand hasn't gone fleeing yet, so maybe not. I hear something downstairs. I don't know what I'm hearing. But I do hear something. Rysand got himself, locked in Pewin's room earlier. Pewin's door doesn't quite close all the way. We live in an old house. It's got quirks, but his door doesn't quite close all the way. Like, it doesn't latch. And he managed to push the door open and then go inside and then proceeded to get stuck inside Pewin's room. So Awen was downstairs and he just needed, she just heard like this very forlorn meow as Rysand had gotten himself stuck. You need to do a game repair. You have a duplicate glitch and a lot of the items in build, buy, and cast are duplicate. Like CC items or like just like normal game items? Because that's weird. I've not heard of that one before. Normal game items. That is a new one for me. I have not heard of that one. Alright, I keep bumping the camera. I apologize, y'all, for that. Huh. So I've been playing the Super Sim challenge just kind of like on my own. And James Turner on his website has a tracker for like all of the skills, all of the careers, all the aspirations, all of the milestones and things like that. And I've been using that. But I realized that he doesn't have all of the milestones on there, and my Super Sim is a teen now, and someone was posting in a Discord that I'm in about like some of the milestones, and apparently there's hopscotch and marbles milestones that I missed as a child. And I was like, darn it. Darn it. I wanted to try to get as many of the milestones as I could, and I missed them. Like, why are there two of the same kind of... You have one of the game worlds duplicated in yours? That's weird. Yeah, I'm like, I'm far enough in that I don't really like I don't want to restart it, right? Like, I don't want to go back. He does, yes, he does have a random aspiration and trait generator. He also has a little tool that if you're playing Tiny Town, it'll generate panels for your Tiny Town Sims, which is really cool. You just like select you can like upload a picture of your sim, and you like select the skill and the color and everything, and you can like put their name in. He has some really cool tools. Oh, there's the ad break. All right, if you can hear me and are lurking and you would like to come out of lurk and join in a tater hunt, there is a tater hunt going on. I'm gonna take a quick break myself and get up and stretch and use the restroom. Good time for you all to do the same, and I'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll keep cross-stitching. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Alright, let's keep stitching here. I'm gonna keep stitching. Awen is not back. I don't know what the thumping around was that I heard downstairs, because Rysand is still laying on the bed. So I have no idea what I was hearing. No idea. It's probably like a neighbor thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go right there is our next one. But anyway, sorry, we were talking about Sims and then the ad happened and I kind of got distracted there. But yeah, so I was kind of bummed that I missed that milestone, because I really did intend to try to get as many of the milestones as I could. You can't get, like, you can't necessarily get all of them because some are like you can't drop out of high school and then like graduate high school, or you can't get expelled from high school and then graduate. So there's some of them that you just can't get all of them. But I wanted to get like all of the ones that I could. So I was like really bummed that I missed it. I did watch the gameplay trailer. Yeah, we watched it. Actually, we watched it at the start of stream yesterday. I don't think you were here yet. I'm excited about it. I think that there's so many cool things that we're gonna be able to do. A blue fuzz. Where does blue fuzz come from? Get out of there. But yeah, I think there's just like a lot that you're gonna be able to do with it, and I think that that's really, really cool. And I think that that's also what makes a good expansion pack is if it like how well it incorporates all of the other packs and how well you can use it in just like regular gameplay. You love the home business. Yeah, I know, right? Like I feel like there's so much you can do with it. I don't know, Petal, if they're only for the kids. The one thing that I saw said it was that they were child only, but I don't know. And it had to do with like winning your first game of marbles and winning at hopscotch. I mean, I could try it with my teenage sim and see if I can get them. Excuse me. There's also a, I've gotten a few milestones that, pop up that weren't, excuse me. Am I like off here? I think I'm, oh no, y'all, I'm off. These stitches are all off. No! They should be like down one. like, there should be another row right here. Well, blarg. Okay, we have to make a decision. Should we rip these out? Because this should be like up one. And it's not. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I think this is right. It's these that are wrong. I mean, and it's not a lot of stitches. And these over here would probably also be wrong too, because I would have counted from here. So okay. Because yeah, I'm looking at this, I was like, wait, this isn't right. It should be lined up here with this one. You would probably try to work around it if possible. I mean, I think I could. The thing is it's making this off over here too. I'm such a perfectionist that it may bother me. Like, it may really bother me. And welcome in, Tiger. How are you doing today? Are you feeling better? Okay, I'm gonna do these stitches right here that are in the right spot. And then I'll do this. One here. Okay, I'm annoyed. I'm not happy with this development. Okay, so the issue is you're tired. You only really woke up to watch Sugar. I'm glad you were able to get Sugar. I'm sorry that you're tired. Okay, so basically what the issue is it's like one down. It's one square down too far. And then that in turn makes these stitches over here down one stitch too far. So like right here, no, right here is fine. But like up here, there should be 3 stitches in between here, but there's only 2. And if you look at the back, so this is where we're at right here. It was, oh, you can't see that. This is like, we started a new thread here, I think. So we could rip it out and it would just affect this part. But God, it's tedious to rip stuff out. But it's also going to really bug me that it's not right. Because I know myself. Because there's like a bunch of other colors that we're putting in here too. That are, okay, how can we... This is like what's stressful about cross stitch is, all right, I'm doing it. I'm ripping it out. You can judge me if you want, but I'm gonna rip it out. And then what I'll probably do, we'll keep going with this color that we're working on. I'll probably, I might go back like off stream and we can snip that and work from there, I think. But I might go back off stream and like redo this color that we're ripping out right now. No judgment here. You're an absent-minded perfectionist, so you get it. It's just like, oh, it's maddening. And I'm like, if we were further through, then I might say, okay, no, we won't pull them out. But it's not really, I mean, it isn't a lot of stitches to pull out. It's just ripping back cross stitch is kind of a pain in the butt, but we'll do it. All right, so welcome to my crafting stream where we undo the crafting that we did on the previous stream. The only thing is trying to figure out where is my loose stitch. There it is. You get to watch me rip this out. Fun times, fun times. Do not recommend. It's so much easier to frog crochet or knitting than it is to frog cross stitch. And I am not trying to like salvage any of this thread either that I'm ripping out. Like, there is no sense in trying to salvage that. We're gonna pluck it and get it out of there. So maybe we aren't finishing this color today. If anyone knows of like a better strategy than this to rip this out, do please let me know. Otherwise, this is what we're doing. We're ripping out cross stitch. And the funny thing is like anybody else, I would encourage them to just roll with it. And I'd be like, it's not a mistake. It's a design element. But me, I'm like, no, I can't. Welcome to D-Makers and Uncrafting. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but we don't want to burn it because we're keeping it. Fire is not the solution here. Yep, definitely been there with ripping out with cross stitch, and yes, I know it does happen. It's annoying. And yeah, ripping back, knitting, and stitch and crochet is so much easier. I would say frogging crochet and like ripping back crochet is the easiest because you don't have to pick up stitches. Whereas if you frog back knitting, you have to then go back and pick up the stitches, and that can be like picking up the stitches can be where things get a little dicey sometimes. Okay, so we have that part pulled out. So I'll move over here and try to get this. Try to get this one. We might have to snip some more. Or where we're. Here's a loose bit. Fire is just change. It's a design element. Like, why is there a giant burn mark in the middle of your piece? It's a design element. Don't ask me questions. Now we're getting fuzzies. We may snip more on the back. Because these ones are not coming out as easily. Oh wait, there we go. We got that one. It embodies the elemental intervention of fate. We don't need an elemental intervention of fate. We need it to be right. Because I am too much of a perfectionist otherwise. All right, we've almost got it. That wasn't terrible. Ripping back. Just gotta get these last 2 stitches out. Okay, there we go. You watched nothing. Nothing catastrophic happened at all. Nothing of the sort. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with this other color, and then depending on how long it takes to finish, or how stream goes, I'll go back with like off stream and refill and redo it. I'm clearing those marks on my pattern so that I know I need to go and redo them. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. so we have done this and this. You can't see what I'm doing. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I apologize for that, but... Wait, why did it delete all... I did the eraser and it went and it deleted all of the colors that I did. I just wanted it to delete. I was just erasing. Oh, for crying out loud. Photoshop. Acrobat, why are you dumb sometimes? But it like went through and it basically removed all of the marks that I put on today. Which is not what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to erase just the section that I made the mistake on it. I had to rip out. Oh, okay. So Dutch tried laying on you and then had the nerve to be offended by your cough. I mean, that checks out. Rasand has definitely done that. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can go to this spot here, and we count over 2, and then we put in our next one of this color. Okay. So yeah, I'll get it corrected off stream, so that we don't, you know, we're not too set back in our pattern. Okay, so then we gotta go up to here. And then we have a big row of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so right here, we're gonna do a row of 9 of this color. There was no mistake, nothing to see. We did not rip out a whole bunch of stitches. That wasn't part of it. Right. And I think also part of it too is maybe if my brain was working a little bit better today, I might have been able to come up with a better way to like work around it. But as I'm like sitting here looking at it, I'm going, I can't really come up with a way to work around this and correct this as I'm looking at it right now. And I might have, like, if I just like taken the time to think about it, like maybe we could have come up with something, but this required the least amount of brain power, and we're gonna take that today. All right, how many have we done? We've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we need to do 2 more. Should be 8. And then this will be 9. Just double check I counted that correctly. Yes, 9. Three. Okay. And I've had to do this before. Where I've like made a counting mistake, and then when I'm going back in and adding another color, I'm like, wait, This doesn't work. Fortunately, every time I've done it, it's been like a small amount to tear out. So there's that. And not like a huge amount. If it had been a huge amount, we would have figured out a way to make it work without ripping it out. But it really wasn't a ton of stitches, so I think in the end this was probably the course of action that was going to appease my brain the best. So all good now. When I did the Hobbit piece, there was a lot of like counting of the elements of that to with like the first color, and I like marked on my fabric with a pencil, and I counted and I recounted and I counted again and again, and that was before I like would even like put in the stitch. And I did make one little mistake that I did have to like go back and tear out. But all in all, I did not make that many mistakes, or that was like really the only major mistake that I made in that. And I was glad, because I was going to be really unhappy if I had made like a huge error and all of my like everything didn't line up. It's like the old saying, measure twice, cut once. Count twice, stitch once. We'll apply it here. I'm glad we're getting like some sunshine today, even though it's still pretty cold. It's been so like snowy and gross and gloomy. I'm very over winter. It can go away now. It's had its fun. It's good to go. Not that I ever want winter, because I don't like winter. I don't like being cold. That's why I've got a shawl on today, because I was cold this morning. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna put this on, because I'm cold. Rasand has been cold too. We've caught him multiple times, like just full on, whole body on top of the heat vent. The heat vent. like, Reese, you're blocking the heat coming in. You're too big. He just like plops down on it. That's how we know Rasand is cold, when he's laying on a heat vent. It's better for him to lay on them, though, than try to remove them and then get stuck in them. Because that wasn't traumatic at all. When the damn cat got himself stuck in the vent. But I did Velcro them all down, so he can't remove them. Because it was so bad. And he's not small, so it's not like he fits in the vent well. And we don't need a crispy kitty. I say no to crispy kitties. Don't need to traumatize Awen more with something like that. Or me, for that matter. That would be, like, really traumatizing. But we got him out. It was all good in the end. He does like laying on my bed, though. Which is odd, because my room is, like, definitely the coldest room in the house, because there's no heat runs in it. Pewin's is the warmest, which I think is why he was trying to get into Pewin's room this morning, because it's, like, the warmest room in the house. Because it's, like, it's right over the furnace, and he keeps his door shut when he's, like, when he goes to school, he shuts his door, so it, like, traps the heat in. So I'm pretty sure that's why he was trying to get in there this morning when he got himself stuck in there. Because he was like, I'm cold. I want to be warm. I'm going to go into this room that is toasty and warm. And then the door shut behind him. And then he was stuck. And then he was crying because he was stuck in Pewin's room. Alright, get the doggos fed. Did you get yourself fed too? Also important to feed the self. I have like a little... There's like a little splinter, like right here, that I'm like trying really hard not to catch my hand on because I really don't want to get a splinter from my hoop. I need to like cut it off and like sand it down. Like one of the drawbacks sometimes of these like bamboo hoops is that they can do that. They can like splinter like that, and I definitely am not a fan of stabbing myself with them. Okay. Got it. I was just like double checking my count to make sure that I left the right number of stitches right there. And I did. We did better counting that time. So, yay. Now, when I go back and fix it, it'll be all good. Alright, and then we need this one right here. And then I'm gonna have to count a bit more. But we'll count multiple times. I feel like so much of crafting is counting. In knitting and crochet, you're counting your stitches. In cross stitch, you're counting your squares. Like a lot of counting that happens. Okay, so I want to go from this farthest point here. I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. And it is right in line with that. So let's go up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we go here, we should be right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Hooray for accurate counting. Woo! Okay. And then we're gonna skip this one and go here for the next one. Yes. Go down one as well. Okay, so we're gonna work our way up this side of the flower is kind of what we're working on now. And then there is like a tiny bit of this on the second page too that I'll have to like bounce over to, which is very annoying that this flower, like there's two squares, like two columns of squares of this flower on the second page. I hate that. I really like it when patterns do, like, they gray out the boxes from like the previous page, so that if something like that happens, like you don't have to like flip-flop between the pages. You can just stay on the same page and look, and it's like right there. I like that. This page does not have that feature, unfortunately. Or not page. This pattern does not have that feature, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to kind of like, you have to, because then you have to like line up the pages, make sure that you're in the right like square, that you're not off one, that you things are lined up, and it's just, I feel like it creates more of an opportunity for error with that than when they just like add that little extra like grayed out bit to the pattern. But I need it to be there, and there is a version of this pattern that it's like all on one page, but then it's like it's really small and it gets hard, and it's hard to see. I mean, I guess I could, since I'm doing it, I have Acrobat up and the PDF of it up. I guess I probably could have done it that way and then just zoomed in, but I did not. I did not think that through well enough to do it that way, so here we are. Puppies have been fed and drugged. Excellent. You got your food, right, Toots? You ate too. Earlier, right? Yes, okay, good. Just making sure. Making sure you're eating too. Okay. I don't have to worry about the next page just yet. But I will soon. You went into the kitchen to put up the non-pizza you made for later, and they were gone. You were like, you made 5 and had 1, or the other 4. You thought mom ate them all, and you were going to be living. Oh, but she put them up. Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad your mom did something helpful. And I would have been mad too if she'd eat them all. Good. I'm glad she did something helpful and good. We are gonna. We'll celebrate that one. Like, no, don't eat my food. Is she doing any better with like being supportive of like the eating changes that you're having to make? I hope she is, because you do need that support from like her as well. Hard to do it alone. Even harder when the person is not supportive. Yeah, I guess she's eating what you don't, but we just don't talk. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish that she was more supportive for you. And also not crazy. That too. I wish that more than anything for you. But I can understand the not talking part. I get it. It just sucks. How I look at it is maybe this is the universe way of making it easier when it's time for her to pass. I don't know. I don't know either. It's just, it's unfortunate, and I feel for you. Like I wish that it was better and there was better support there. I don't know that that's ever in. I don't know. It's never easy, no matter what. But you know this. We all learn this the hard way, I'm afraid. Life is rough, and it sucks a lot sometimes. And it does not come with a manual. You're very much left trying to figure it all out. You gotta find support in other places. You went with Cody and her hubby and Gildies and WoW, and they pulled you into a mythic floor at a brand new 80. You're like, oh yeah. She said that you did that with her. Yeah, no, the people Cody plays with are great. I've done mythics with them as well. So I'm glad that you got to do that. I've paused my WoW sub, and I'm not gonna play this season. I haven't really been enjoying it, so I'm not going to be playing. You can concur. I was not on the best terms with Dad since his views were harmful for my son, but you're still grieving. Exactly. Exactly. Because they're still your parent. And there's still something to that. You strongly disliked your dad, but you grieve the good memories. Right? Yep. Well, and sometimes too, especially in instances where you maybe didn't have the best relationship. Sometimes I think what you also grieve is the relationship you didn't have. What you wanted to have, but you weren't able to have. And that is also a valid thing to grieve, not just like the loss of the person in your life, but the loss of what might have been. Like losing the chance to maybe have been able to reconcile that, or grieving the just grieving what wasn't there. And yes, you can grieve what you don't have. Like you can grieve what's missing. You can grieve what's not there. That's like very much a valid piece of grief as well. So I think that that too comes into play. With grief. I often find myself just like grieving not having had a relationship with a partner who truly loved and cared for me because I'm me. Like, I grieve not having had that. Yeah, you grieve for the children you wanted but didn't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so it's not this row that I need to look at the next page, but it's the next row up. Because Noah, Jean, and Ruby Louise were very much alive in your brain. Yeah. Yeah. And again, and it's all like, it's a valid thing. It's a valid thing to grieve. Very valid. But we love on our doggos and all of that too. Fill the voids where we can fill the voids, I guess. Oh. Anyway, we'll move on from that topic because that's kind of a sad one. Things we need to talk about from time to time, though. But we'll shift on to more uplifting stuff. Let's see, what can we talk about? We've talked about books. We talked about The Sims. I don't really watch TV, so I can't like, I don't know about any good TV shows because I don't really watch TV. Speaking of doggos, they require their after dinner cookies. Of course they do. They have to have their dessert. You're too good at gluing, apparently. Oh, no, wait. Did you, like, glue something together that you shouldn't have glued together? You can't get your needle through your book spine? Oh, no. That's not good. That could be hard, like, trying to get a needle through something like that, like, that could be tough. To be fair, I wasn't supposed to glue it this high yet, but it shouldn't be this hard. Oh no. I remember when, oh goodness, they were little. Okay, there is an ad break that's gonna be coming in a few minutes. We're gonna let the ad play through, because I'm really close to being done with this color on this petal, and I'd like to finish it, on stream today. So, we basically just have to do like this little bit here. So we will, we'll finish up that color and then we'll probably wrap up stream, but we'll let the ad play. And then once I'm done with this part, we'll wrap up. But it wasn't glue that I was doing, but when when Awen was in like, I want to say she was in like 3rd grade. Sorry, I want to count again and make sure I did this properly. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm over 1 too far. I'm gonna go right here because I need 3 over. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's right. But yeah, when she was in like, I think it was like 3rd grade. Her and her best friend went as hobbits for Halloween. And her best friend at the time, her mom was she was like a really good seamstress. And she sewed like little dresses for them. And we had gone to a bunch of thrift stores and found like a bunch of different stuff to like make these Hobbit costumes for the girls. Well, it was also around the time the Hobbit movie had come out, and Pewin, he was tiny, he was little, but he'd seen parts of the Hobbit movie, and he really liked the dwarves, and his favorite was Thorin Oakenshield. So we decided that they would be hobbits, and then Pewin would be Thorin Oakenshield. So I found this old like leather jacket at a thrift store, and I cut it and I was trying to like sew it to fit him, and oh my gosh, I was trying to like sew. And I didn't have like a specific like leather needle. I was just using like a big sharp embroidery needle. And I'm like trying to sew this leather. And it was so hard to like push the needle through the leather to like sew it. Oh my god. So I kind of feel you on that one. And I actually like bruised the tips of my fingers trying to push the needle through this leather because it was so thick. So I feel ya on the leather, or the trying to get a needle through something hard. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Welcome in. We're working on our snarky cross stitch. That's not quite snarky yet. But you can see over down there, that's what the pattern is that we're working on. So we're doing some edging of the flower, and then next time we're gonna start on the snark, because we gotta go with the snark. It's not family friendly though. Good, thanks. Mostly back to normal now. You made it further than just the nursery run today. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. So I'm glad that recovery is going well for you. Because recovery from that kind of stuff can be a little rough. I remember when I had my gallbladder out, people liked to tell me about their experience having their gallbladder out. And how I should have been doing better than I was with mine. You know? I think we're off again. It's that darn second page that's doing it to me. This needs to be over 1. All right. Guess what we're doing again, chat? We're gonna pull out some stitches. Again. Because this is how this is going. But it is, it's that second page that's throwing me off. You took longer to recover after your gallbladder for sure. Oh, that's, so then after this surgery, that's good that your recovery is going well. I'm really glad. It sucks that it happened, but I'm glad that it's going well. Cody! Thank you for the biddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're ripping out stitches again. Because I'm a perfectionist. And that's how we're rolling apparently today. A wild Cody has appeared. Oh, and we are in an ad break, so if you can hear me and you are lurking and you want to come out of your lurk to join in the tater hunt, there is a tater hunt going on right now. I think I'm just going to keep ripping out these stitches while the ad break plays. Because let's be honest, you're not missing much here. And then maybe I'll be done when the ad break is over. See, and I looked at that stitch I don't know how many times, going, I feel like this is wrong. But in looking at, you know, switching between the two pages, it wasn't like, the brain wasn't braining it properly. So... Oh no, oh no. There we go. I know, it's the worst. I discovered, like, this whole section over here that we had done last time in the other pink, was off. And I couldn't, like, my brain was not processing, like, what I could do to correct it. So I was like, you know what? It's not really a lot of stitches to pull out. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull them out. And off stream, I'll go back and I'll fill in what got missed. So I have an off stream assignment to fix that. Which it shouldn't take too long, because it wasn't a lot of stitches, it was just a few. Enough that it was gonna annoy me. Okay, so here's the thing though. It's like there's 2 columns. Two whole columns of this flower are on the next page. That's it. 2. So... I am continuing on to the second page because there's only 2. If there were more than that, I'd probably stop. But there's only 2. You're about to get Isaac ready for something that cleans him and he yes, I won't say it either. Because I know what you're talking about and I know he gets excited with that. And welcome back to anyone who is stuck in ads. I appreciate you hanging around. And sticking around for those ad breaks. I do appreciate it. That's why you don't even look at the second plays, because you get tempted and make mistakes. Yes, like I just did. I've had patterns, and this is really nice, where they'll do like, if it goes over onto the other page, they'll take like the first like 5 stitches from that page and have it be grayed out, which makes it so nice so that if you do have just a couple of stitches that are on that next page, you don't have to switch pages. It also makes it better to just to like count, like when you are going to the next page, you know you're lined up better. Can't say the T word with Cody and and that with Isaac. I know, right? You're wearing ears, no worries. That's not really a word that gets said a whole lot in my stream though. So you should be safe here unless someone types it and then I read it out without thinking. Which, let's be honest, I would probably do because braining is hard. Okay, wait, did I just do this wrong again? Okay, let me look. Okay, so we have these 2, and that is the edge. And I need 1 space. I did it wrong again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, sorry, Isaac, if Isaac was... I'm not family friendly today. At all. Okay, we're gonna get this right, chat. We are gonna get there. We're gonna get it right. We got it. It's also why you need to mark out each stitch I do. I also mark off each stitch I do. I'm just, right now I'm marking them on a PDF because of stream. It's easier for me to have it up on my screen and mark it off that way when I'm streaming. Than on paper. But normally I print it off on paper and then I mark it off there. Okay, so we want to be here. Right here. This is the right spot because this is the edge, and then there's one, and then there's this one, so we go here. Yes. This is 2 and this is 2. Okay. You print and mark off because you're not great at counting. Yeah, like I usually do too. It's okay. He hears words from your aunt. I try not to, you know, curse a whole lot on stream just because you never know. But sometimes. But we are technically not family friendly. Just like Speckle always says, we're much more of a PG-13 place around here. Okay, this should be correct now. So we should be good to go. You need a shower because you can't stand your own smell. Oh no. Okay, get yourself clean, Cody. You got this. We might be here when you're done. But enjoy your lurk and enjoy your shower. Because showers can be good. 1, 2, 3. So now we're doing 6. There is like, I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but I keep hearing this like banging. I don't know what's going on. Awen isn't here right now. She went to pick up her friend that's gonna spend the night. And Rasand is on the couch, or not on the couch. He's on my bed, sleeping. So I don't know what I keep hearing. I don't know. He goes to bed after that. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we do this, and then we have to do one more over because of the next page. Yeah, there are 3 stitches in this color on the second page. It's annoying. But I think we've got it correct this time. Oh, hopefully. Don't really want to rip out more stitches. I would prefer to avoid that catastrophe again. But at least it's starting to look a bit more like a flower. Then we just have a little bit up in here to finish. And that is the goal, to finish that today. And then I'll go back and fill in the stitches that we ripped out earlier. I'll go back and put those back in after stream. And then I'll post a photo on words are hard, Discord. Safe to use the word now as you started running the water. Okay, perfect. Yes, enjoy your bath, Isaac. Be good for mom. You're hitting a thyroid wall of tire. You're going to lay down. You'll be able to see, but not hear. Have a wonderful rest of stream. Okay, sounds good. Toots. Get your rest. I understand. The wall of tired is quickly approaching me as well. But I do want to finish up this bit. So, thank you for hanging out. Get a good rest. Are you gonna stream later? I keep missing your streams. You just said you can't hear me, so you probably can't hear me, but if you can still hear me, let me know. I find it unfortunately, it's hard to catch evening streams for me, because it's like craziness. And then I'm like, get done with dinner, and I'm like, it is bedtime now. Thank you, Petal. I appreciate it. Now he says no on a bath, mummy. So you told him bath or bed, and he said, okay, bath first. I am not surprised. Have a good bath, Isaac. And a good sleep. I wish it was bedtime. I'm ready to go to sleep. Rasand is asleep. That would be the other advantage with getting a better camera for doing the crafting, is that I would be able to have, we could have the Reese cam back. Oh my gosh, what is even happening outside? What are they doing? Or is it like snow falling? I don't know what's going on, but there's noise. 7 p.m. is usually his bedtime, but you changed it to 8 p.m. on a Friday, 7:30 on a Saturday, and the rest of the week is 7. It seems to be working for you. That's good. You know what? When my kids were around that age, those were like that same time setup was always like the best bedtime for them, too. It's like that's when their bodies seem to start shutting down, and so I totally get it. Like those were the bedtimes for my kids for the longest time, too. And it worked really well. I know some people like will keep their kids up super late, but that never, I found that if I kept my kids slept worse if they stayed up late. Like I know some people will do it because they want them to sleep in later, but that never worked well with my kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do have to do what works for you. People like to tell you how to parent. And it's annoying because you don't know our family, and you don't know my child, and you don't know what works for them. You wish you could go to bed at 7 p.m. I often want to go to bed at 7 p.m., but the problem is if I go to bed at 7 p.m., I wake up at like 10 and I'm wide awake. You've tried letting it be later, but it just doesn't work. He gets overtired. Yeah, exactly. And as he gets older, you know, obviously that starts to change too. But right, yeah, exactly. And they need that sleep. Yeah, it's hard right now because, you know, Pewin, he's a teenager, and teenagers need a lot of sleep, but because of like school schedules, you know, he wakes up at 6, and you know, he doesn't go to bed until like 10, so he isn't getting the sleep that he needs, but like you're kind of stuck with it because you have to get up. Bedtime is when he gets into bed, but he doesn't always sleep right away, but that's okay. Because he's in bed and he's like starting the wind down process. So I think it's okay that he's not necessarily falling asleep right away. Plus it also teaches him too how to like help himself fall asleep. So I think you're doing all of the right things. For whatever that's worth. Not that my opinion matters in any way, shape, or form, but it sounds like you're doing all the right things with him. And clearly you're doing some things right, because he is a little sweet guy and seems to be very caring and compassionate, and those are the most important things to be. And in having a boy, it's scary raising boys right now, and you wanting to make sure that they grow up into good men, and not men that make women want to choose the bear. That's scary. He likes to be left to sleep on his own, and he isn't one for sharing his bed. Which is good for you, too, because it probably helps you sleep better. Pewin went through a phase when he was little, when before his dad and I had separated. When he would come and get in bed with me like every night. Interestingly enough though, that changed once his dad and I were not living together anymore. Once his dad and I stopped living together, he stopped coming and getting into bed with me. And he doesn't really get into bed with me now. At 14. He did. When we had that, like, we had, like, a bunch of storms and we lost power. He did sleep in bed with me that night. He was, like, 12. And it's been a couple years now since we had, like, those big storms. Remember when I didn't have internet for, like, a month? Because the storms took out our internet. And we were having a horrible time getting it back. Yeah, then when that happened, he was kind of like scared and he slept in bed with me. But he doesn't really do that so much anymore. He will snuggle sometimes, and he will want to snuggle. And when he does, I take it because those moments are few and far between anymore. They grow so fast. Because I just signed Pewin up for driver's training. And it feels like he should still be Isaac's size. Which I can't believe. I don't know how that happened. But yes, driver's training for Pewin. Okay, so we just got a couple more stitches left to finish here, and then we're gonna wrap up and we'll raid out. I thought you put a task on. Did you not add another task? I swore you added a task. You finished your headband. Yes! Well done. You should post a picture in the Discord of your headband. Alright, this is it. This is our last stitch of this pink. Alright, I'm gonna thread us in here. And we're gonna be wrapping up. Put you right there. Get my snips. That was like, did not have much thread left. I was like, oh, I was afraid I wasn't gonna quite get there, but we did it. We made it. We got there. All right, there we go. There is our progress so far. Yeah, the parts we ripped out down here, I'll go back and fill in off stream so that the flower is done. And then the next time we do crafting and we work on it, we're gonna start with the snark, because we do love some good snark. So we will start on that. Let me come over here and I'll give you, well, once the tater stops dancing, I'll hold it up to the better camera and you can see. So now you need to figure out what you're using as a spine liner and cut that out. I don't know. All right, this is where we're at so far. You can kind of see the slight color variation in the pink. It's very subtle, but there is a little bit of color variation in that pink. But there we got it. That is our progress on our cross stitch. You and the cat are having a disagreement. He wants to sit on your chest. However, you don't want him on your chest because you're cold. You think you're winning. Well, if you keep coughing and making him angry for you coughing, that'll probably help too. All right. I think that's gonna be it for us. We've gone a little bit over, but I wanted to finish that color, so we went a little bit long. Let's see who we might go say hi to in a little raidy raid. Let's see. Who do we have that might be on that we know? Oh, why? Like, I can't click on things. Not sure what is going on right now with my PC, but it's being kind of weird. Who is on? Do we want to stay with crafting, or do we want to go to a friend? What do you all think? What are we in the mood for? Oh, I just looked at your bookbinding. That looks really cool, Dragon. That's really cool. That is super cool. I'm really impressed with that. All right. Let's see. Are there any crafters that we might want to go to? And that are also in English. That person's doing pottery. That's kind of cool looking. I don't think I want to go to 3D printing. That doesn't sound interesting to me. Look at this person. We've had like some really good luck with raids recently and raiding into crafters. So this person is crocheting. Oh, they've been up for a while, so I don't know how much longer they're gonna be live. They also have Super Sweet running at the same time. They have a cozy place. Let's go. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. And their setup. I'm so bad at like I'm really, if you haven't noticed, I'm really bad at like do multitasking while I'm trying to figure out who I'm rating. Also, okay. Okay. So my computer is not letting me switch between programs right now. Like I can't Alt Tab. So, not great. Think I'm gonna have to restart after stream. Okay, so since my computer isn't working, and doing what I need it to do, let's go raid Kane instead, because I know Kane's name and I can type it in chat and it'll be okay. And I can't type this other person's because I don't remember the name and I can't see it. So let's go raid Kane. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message to pop in chat. We're gonna go over to Kane. Kane is playing Tiny Town in The Sims. So, and we all know Kane. We love to support Kane. So let's go over to her. There is a raid message if you are a follower. Grab that one with the red hearts. And let's go over and say hi to Kane. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out and crafting with me today. Crafting streams have really been feeding my soul lately. And so I'm glad that there are things that you all have been enjoying as well. Like that means a lot to me. That they've been you've also been enjoying them. So thank you so much for that, for being supportive with all of that, because I've been needing these to just, yeah, they've just been feeding the soul. So thank you for that. And thank you for being here, for hanging out with me. We're gonna be back next week on Monday. Probably we might play some Tiny Town on Monday. We're just gonna I'll see what I'm feeling like. I'd like to play I think I'd like to game earlier in the week. I'm gonna be taking care of Speckle's cats next week, and I don't know, by the end of the week I'm gonna be pretty low on the battery, so maybe just crafting at the end of the week is the way to go, because I feel like it doesn't take quite as much battery for me to do the crafting as it does gaming. So if you all are cool with that, that may be our plan for next week. But thank you all again for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everyone. I love you all so much. I will see you Monday. Love you. Bye!
In extreme, we gather round. Laughter echoes, cozy sound. Games we play in joyful spree. Sailors flowing wild and free. East wind's magic fills the air. Every moment filled with care. Every joke a warm embrace. Love and smiles we interlace. Cozy chaos, here we thrive. You and I feel so alive. Hearts connected through the screen. In this place we share a dream. Night turns day and still we stay. Magic moments never fade. Every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive. You and I feel so alive. Hearts connected through the screen. In this place we share a dream. dream. Night turns day and still we stay. Magic moments never fade. Every word a melody, creating our own symphony. Cozy chaos, here we thrive. You and I feel so alive. Hearts connected through the screen. In this place we share a dream.